offseason to make yourself better for this upcoming season?
I feel like as a defender, there's always a couple things that you always need to work on and always get better at. Tackling is always something that you need to get better at, and then trying to take away the ball, whether that's stripping the ball, intercepting the ball, finding ways to get the ball away from offense. It's something that every defender should work on.
Phil, obviously, we're not going to ask you for the secrets of Patricia's defense or what to do, but is there something that you have noticed over the last 6 months with him that maybe you feel is changing potentially your role in the defense and that you're excited about?
No, I feel like most of the time defense is defense. So at the end of the day, you're in every position on the field at every time at safety. So I feel like I'll be multiple like I was last year, and the ability to move around is something that I take pride in. But a lot of the same stuff we did last year, so I'm expecting a lot of the same stuff. So.
You were on a really good pitch count. How do you feel? How are you excited for camp?
Oh, I'm super excited about fall camp. Just to see where we're at, see where we're at as a team, seeing the improvements that we made and how we've tried to push ourselves to get better this offseason. So I'm excited to see where we're at the defense and the offense. And just excited to see myself in the offseason after that.
Back in the spring, did you think about taking down signs and this team this year, not anything like last year? How is that positively affecting you guys through the summer? Are you seeing those decisions help you guys get ready for this year?
I feel like it's just putting ourselves back at zero, giving ourselves the opportunity to earn something new, to not have last year hanging over our head, just the opportunity to say we're going to work for whatever we can work for this year, and we're going to try to be the best that we can. That's all of it.
Do you feel like you and your teammates are adapting to that and making that be real for you instead of just talking?
I feel like there's a hunger. We've worked out vigorously, trying to get better, trying to better ourselves physically and mentally. Just find ways to chop wood, carry water, push ourselves to get better at the little things every day and not just focus on the grandiose scheme of we want to win this game, we want to win this game, but every day find ways to get better at something.
How does playing Texas first change from fall camp?
I mean, either way, you got to come into the first game prepared and ready to play. So I wouldn't say it changes much at the end of the day. If I told you that you prepared a certain team and another team, obviously that doesn't make sense. So just trying to prepare at an elite level every game and make sure that our preparation is the same.
There's going to have younger players who step in to big roles on this roster. Going into that first game, not only is it a big-time matchup, the first game after the national title, there's going to be a lot of that goes into that game, a lot of emotions. How do you kind of balance that? You're someone who played as a freshman, you played, Alabama played in Texas, your freshman year in a non-conference game. How do you balance those emotions when maybe that experience is so raw to some players?
I mean, we actually talked about that the other day. The emotions are going to be on 10 for the first game. You got to find a way to find what level your emotions need to be at when you're playing, because it doesn't necessarily always need to be going full head of steam, out of control. So just finding what mental space that you play your best at, and I feel like that's a big thing for especially people that haven't played. Finding out, do I need to be more energized, less energized? Where do I need to be for this game? So, I feel like that's something that each team faces for the first game, and I feel like you get better at it throughout the season, but it's definitely a question that everybody has to go through at the beginning of the season.
You seem like someone who's done a good job balancing emotions throughout your career. Do you feel like some of that was natural? Did you feel like you had to learn a lot, being thrown into fire freshman year?
I feel like a lot of that is just confidence in what you're supposed to be and who you're supposed to be. So, I mean, my freshman year, I thought I was supposed to be where I was at, so I was supposed to be playing. So, when that opportunity arose and I was in the moment, it was kind of just like, let's do it. There's nothing else to think about, nothing else to worry about. Let's go play ball. I feel like most situations that you go in with that mindset of, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, I have everything that I need, I'm going to go excel and I'm going to go succeed, things work out.
Caleb, Good.
Caleb, if you don't mind me asking, I'm curious the revenue sharing changes in these third-party NIL deals have been registered. How have those changes sort of affected you guys as players in the offseason? Like, is this something you're exactly dealing with, or how is that working?
I can say it's affected me in any way. Really all I had to worry about is playing ball. Playing ball on the field is the most important thing. At the end of the day, we got to make plays. That's all that I can control.
Caleb, replacing 7 starters on the defense you're a leader of, who are some guys that you're most excited about taking the field with that are going to be potentially new faces for Buckeye Nation?
Kenyatta Jackson, he stepped up in a big way this summer, and also Caden Curry. They're elite players, and they've been waiting on their time, so I'm eager to see what they do when they get on the field. And then also guys like Argo Reese, I feel like he's our elite talent and elite stepping into a major role in this field.
Caleb, how has Jeremiah Smith changed from a year ago today to now, the guy you see today?
I mean, he went through the same thing as a freshman, walking off the field, starting your first game. Just the anxiety that comes with that, and now he doesn't really have to deal with that anymore. Now that he can go into every game and feel confident and ready to play, and he knows what he needs to do every game. So I feel like there's just more confidence that comes with him. Because there's always that unknown as a freshman, but now it's you know what you need to do to prepare every week to put yourself in a position to win. So I'm excited to see what he does.
Could you lock him up?
So what?
Could you lock him up?
It'll be calm. It'll be good ball.